In this video, I want to continue to the next step or the next phase within the membership plugins area. In the previous video, we talked about content control, and I've actually left the configuration for what we did in that video to expand upon this video, which is where we're going to remove the dashboard access. Okay, so let's talk about some of the preparation work that I did before shooting this video. I added this demo user account, and its role is a subscriber. And if you may remember, or if you watched the last video, and by the way, if you haven't, just go ahead and choose content control in the YouTube channel and watch that video before watching this one, as this would make much more sense. Okay, so under under settings, we have content control, and this is the content that we locked down. We locked down the page that we created called secure page, and we limited its role to subscriber. So that is why I created a user with the role subscriber, so that when this guy logs in, he'll have access to the page on the front end of the site, which is the secure page. And unfortunately, the only person that can see the page is, even though I'm logged in with administrator, I only chose the role of subscriber. So to fix that, I will have to add the admin so that I, when I'm logged in, can go ahead and see this. So just know that little nuance, and I kind of left that in there by accident this time because I didn't remember to do that. But I'm glad I was able to do it and show you, that this may happen to you, and if it does, that's exactly why. So let's go back and quickly fix this. So we'll go back to here, we'll go back into the dashboard, we'll go into settings, we'll go into content control. If we click edit, now we'll do administrator and subscriber and choose update. And if we come to the front of the site and hit the secure page, we no longer get our taunting message that we created. Now we can actually see the content in the secured page. Okay, so moving on, the next thing that I want to show you is how to remove dashboard access. But before we turn this on, I want to show you what the user experience is. And it's a little bit difficult, to say the least. So let's go ahead and log in with our demo 987 account. And I am immediately taken into the Dave's WordPress backend. Now, if you're a WordPress user, you know this is WordPress. And lo and behold, you also have access to the dashboard. Now, this could be daunting and concerning because if you have set this up, you don't want your users typically to see information available on the dashboard because they can get to activity and WordPress news and events, and this is just extra information that could confuse a user. Why is this here? Why am I seeing this? And now they know that you use WordPress as well. So it's not really good to use all of that. So the best cure for this is just remove the access. So let's go ahead and log out and let's activate this plugin, which is called Remove Dashboard Access. And for some reason, my mouse doesn't seem to want to do anything. Okay. Now that we've logged out as the user, we've logged back in as the administrator, and we're going to go over to plugins and let's activate the plugin called Remove Dashboard Access. And let's activate that. And if we click on settings, it'll take us here, but I want to show you where it is because you don't always want to have to go into plugins to get to settings. It's also under settings, and it's called Dashboard Access. Okay, so these are the default settings. If you do nothing, this is how it works. The administrator is the only person who can see the dashboard access. Well, typically, most folks, if you're running an independent site all by yourself and you're a one-man band, this is just fine. However, if you're a site owner, you may also have somebody that administers it, but you may be an editor or an author or some level of that in your own WordPress site, because whoever you hire to do your website, they may not give you full administrative access for fear that you may make a change and that they'll be liable and they may not be able to undo it, because most designers are just that. They're designers. They are not adept at knowing the intricacies of WordPress, and if they get into trouble, they're not able to fix something potentially if you monkey something up really bad. So that's the reason. In any event, go ahead and just leave this information the way that it is, and this will be fine, because let's just assume you're a one-man band or a one-lady band. And at this point, all we have to do is choose what we want to do. And right now it's going to redirect to the home page. But I don't want that. I want to redirect to our secure page. Now, this requires a little bit of forethought. It would be good if you created a secured page that is specifically for members, and think of it as a landing page. So when they log in, they go to their landing page. Because the user experience previously was that I went to the dashboard, okay? And that's not good. I mean, not to the dashboard, but I went into my user profile, my WordPress user profile. And that may be okay, but you may not want people to land there. Okay, so the last option is user profile access. In other words, do I want them to be able to change their password, upload or change their Gravatar WordPress image, and or change their email and all that other stuff? And the answer may be yes. However, in this plugin, there's a little getcha gotcha nuance. It doesn't say anything very clearly here, but let me tell you how this works. If you uncheck this box, then what will happen is the user will be directed directly to their page. However, if I leave this, which is a default option, if I leave this enabled, then what's going to happen is when they log in, they're going to go to their user profile access page first. Think about the end user experience. How often is somebody going to need to reset or change their password? If it's not that often, then you may need to or would want to select this, because this will be the majority, right? The majority of the folks aren't going to want to do this. Most people are going to want to have a good user experience. So why not just take them directly to the landing page? So let me show you what this looks like. So I'm going to leave this off. I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Changes. Let's log out. Now let's log in with our demo 987 account. Now as soon as I hit enter, I should be taken to the secure page. And I am. So if this was the landing page for my membership or whatever, now I'm straight in, great user experience. Now a couple of other things to note. Notice that Dave's WordPress is here. If I click that, nothing happens. I've got no access to the dashboard. However, I still have this WordPress block up here on the corner. And in another program under special use in our learning library, there is a white label CMS plugin that if you enable that, you can actually remove this and customize a whole bunch of additional stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, but before we go, I do want to show you one other thing just to show you the end user experience. Let's go back into the administrator side. Let's go back into dashboard access and let's check this box. And now let's see what the end user experience is. So demo 987. And I log in and I am taken directly into the profile. Now, I still can't get to the dashboard, but I do have access to my profile. And if I click on Dave's WordPress, which is the name of my site, it will take me to the home page. And then if I want to, I can come over here and still access any of the secured content. All right, so that's it. That's how that simple program works, guys. That's it. We'll see you in the next video.